The stars twinkled in the vastness of space, but they were merely background noise. A maelstrom of ships, black as night and lined with pulsing red veins, moved through the darkness. Dozens, hundreds, thousands. The Oblivion Swarm was here. It was a sight that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest pilots. Captain Alara Voss was not afraid. She stood at the helm of the Starbreaker, her ship a gleaming beacon against the oncoming tide of darkness. Her crew, a mix of seasoned veterans and eager newcomers, watched her with a mix of admiration and fear. They had fought battles together. They had seen the horrors of war. But this was different. The swarm was unlike any enemy they had faced. "Eyes on the enemy," she shouted, snapping the crew back to focus. "We're not going down without a fight." Alara had studied the Oblivion Swarm. They consumed everything in their path. Planets, ships, entire civilizations. The swarm's ships fed off energy, drawing it in like a spider spinning a web. Her mission was clear. Stop them. Protect the last outpost of humanity. As the enemy drew closer, the Starbreaker's weapons powered up. Alara's heart raced. The ships shook as they opened fire, bright beams of energy lancing out toward the swarm. But the enemy moved with an eerie grace. Their vessels twisted and turned, absorbing the fire as if it were nothing. Alara gritted her teeth. They needed a new strategy. Just then, her tactical officer, Rylan, shouted, "Captain, the swarm has a weak point. The veins. They pulse with energy. If we can hit them just right, let's do it." Alara commanded. With a swift maneuver, she turned the Starbreaker, aiming for the nearest ship in the swarm. Her crew worked in unison, focusing fire on the pulsing veins. The ship erupted in a shower of sparks, and for the first time, they saw a ship in the swarm falter. But the victory was short-lived. The remaining ships closed in, their numbers overwhelming. They began to fire back. Alarms blared as the Starbreaker was rocked by explosions. Crew members scrambled, fighting to keep the ship steady. But Alara stood firm. She couldn't let fear take hold. Then came a twist. A massive ship from the swarm broke away, heading straight for them. But instead of attacking, it opened a channel. A voice echoed through the ship. "We do not wish to fight. We seek a truce." Alara hesitated. Could the swarm truly want peace? But Rylan stepped forward, eyes wide. "Captain, it's a trap. They want us to lower our guard. Or perhaps it's a chance," Alara replied, her mind racing. They had nothing to lose. She decided to respond.